Good afternoon. The court's going to take up the next case on the court's docket. This is cause number C210058 CPS in the interest of Anthony Scott Duarte, a child. The case is set for an adversary hearing on an original petition for protection of a child filed by the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services. Hearing today is being conducted pursuant to emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court via Zoom video conference. Participating in the hearing today on behalf of the department is caseworker George Harlan, caseworker Deborah Putnam, Supervisor Lauren Wilde, and Julianne Greenfield, and Regional Attorney Deborah Keenum. The mother of the child is Destiny Calloway, who is, I believe, participating in the hearing today. I'll confirm that in just a second. The court has appointed Christy Manning as her attorney ad litem, and Miss Manning is not currently able to attend the hearing, I believe, because of illness. The alleged father of the child, Jason Duarte, was personally served with citation notice of suit in the case, and I'll confirm whether or not Mr. Duarte is in the hearing in just a minute. There's an unknown father cited by his publication through posting. Eminent Fleming is the attorney and ad litem for the child. Mr. Fleming is participating in the hearing today. The Casa Guardian ad litem representative for the child is James Valencano, and Mr. Valencano is participating in the hearing today. All right, there's some other folks on my screen I need to identify. I show a gentleman on the device labeled Destiny Calloway. Sir, could you identify yourself in court, please?
Jason Scott Duarte.
Okay, that's Mr. Duarte. Okay, thank you. He is participating. And then I see somebody on the screen under the designation Heather J. Could you identify yourself, please?
I'm Heather Jeffrey. I'm the kinship. The one has Anthony.
Okay, you're the kinship worker. Okay.
I'm the kinship provider.
Oh, the caregiver. Okay, thank you.
Placement.
Thank you. All right. Then I also see under the designation Emily South, a lady on that one. Ma'am, could you identify yourself, please?
I'm Destiny Calloway, the mother.
Okay, Destiny Calloway is on the conference. All right, as I indicated, this case is set for an adversary hearing today. And just for the record, Ms. Ken, could you advise the court and the parties what orders the department is seeking today?
Yes, Your Honor. The department is seeking to continue as the temporary managing conservator. We would ask that the mother, Destiny Calloway, be named as a possessory conservator. We would ask that Jason Duarte submit to paternity testing and a determination made whether or not he is in fact the father of the child. We would ask that the child remain currently placed with the fictive kin placement, Miss Heather Jeffrey. We would ask that the mother be ordered to participate in services. And if the child is Jason Duarte's, then the court would look at placing the child with Mr. Duarte. And we would continue working with this family. If the child is not Mr. Duarte's, then we would look for any other alleged fathers and continue working services with the mother, Miss Calloway, and continue supervised visitations with the child.
Thank you. Ms. Calloway and Mr. Duarte, the purpose of today's hearing is to determine whether the court should grant the orders requested by the department, which Ms. Keeneman has outlined. Ms. Calloway, I had appointed Christy Manning as your attorney ad litem in the case. Unfortunately, Ms. Manning, I think, is ill today and not able to be here. I don't know what your position is, or if you want time to visit with her before you proceed with the hearing. And if you do, certainly we can arrange that. Are you opposed to the orders requested by the department in the case today? Are you in agreement?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, if you need time or want time to talk with your attorney before we have the hearing, if the court grants the orders, we'll have additional hearings in the case, and we can take up additional issues and matters at that point if you wish. But if you want to court to defer, I can extend the emergency orders. We can reset this if you prefer, but If you're in agreement, I'll find that, make a finding on the record that you're in agreement for purposes of today's hearing. So you're in agreement with the orders, ma'am? Okay, could you unmute your devices so I can hear it one more time, please?
Yes.
You're in agreement. Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Duarte, regarding your position on the orders requested. Are you in agreement with those orders or are you opposed to those orders?
I'm agreeing to, I mean, I want the baby with me as immediately as I can get him. So whatever I got to do to get him with me, I'm willing to proceed with that.
All right. Well, my understanding is right now you have the status of an alleged father, and the department's requesting maternity testing to be conducted. If you're confirmed to be the father, then they, I gather, are proposing, recommending to the court that the child be placed with you at that point in time. But the paternity testing would need to be completed first. So we would have to get that ordered. Okay. But you're in agreement with the orders otherwise?
I am agree with it. Yes.
All right. Thank you. All right, let's see, Mr. Fleming, what is your position on the orders?
Your Honor, I concur with the department. The child is in a wonderful placement. His needs are being taken care of. And my hope is that mom is taking care of her situation and we can look forward to progress on the case. But I concur at this point. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Valentino, your position, is that CASA?
Yes, sir. CASA is in agreement with the department's orders as well.
All right, thank you. All right, the court, after hearing the announcements of the parties and after taking addition notice, the court's file will grant the orders requested by the department. The department remaining as temporary managing conservator of the child, the mother appointed as a temporary possessory conservator, paternity testing being ordered as to Mr. Duarte, and court ordered services to be put in place. The court will set a status hearing for August 23rd, 2021 at 2:30. An initial primacy hearing is set for December 20th, 2021 at 2 p.m. A hearing and pretrial is set for April 18th, 2022 at 9. And a trial, if needed, is set for May 4th, 2022 at 9 with a dismissal date of June 27th, 2022. I'm required to notify any parent in this type of case that because of the nature of these proceedings, your parental custodial rights and duties to your child may be subject to restriction or even termination, and your progress on the court orders your plan of service will be reviewed at future hearings in this case. Ms. Duarte and Mr. Duarte and Ms. Calloway, I'd encourage you both to work with the department, see if you can resolve their concerns. The goal of a case like this is for children removed from a parent to be placed with a parent. So the department's obligation is to work with both of you on that, and I encourage you both to work with them on that as well. All right. Mr. Duarte, in any legal proceeding, you have a right to retain a lawyer to represent you in the case. If you are determined to be the father of the child by the paternity testing and cannot afford to hire an attorney at that point and are opposed to what the department's wanting to do at the time, you can make a request for a court-appointed lawyer filing an affidavit of indigence with the Tom Green County District Clerk.